Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. We are at the episode number 4 of the saga FM23 beta, the beta Roma. Yeah, we started managing Roma in the beta save of FM23. We had a couple of streams on Twitch, so if you didn't follow yet the Twitch account, please go and follow. It's Teodor FM Twitch TV. You can find it easily also in the description below. Let's see what happened since our last episode. We had the pleasure to witness the draw of Europa League. In the meantime, we managed also to play 3 matches and win them all. It was quite easy Europa League so far for us, but we have still a couple of things that we need to improve, mainly in Serie. At the last match we had a 1-1 draw against Inter. After this we managed also a 1-1 draw against Juventus, a match that I think was a little bit even more difficult than the one with Inter. If you remember, with Inter we had Andrea Belotti sent off in 85th minute, but we kept the result. We really kept it tight until the end. With Juventus, things were a little bit different. They opened the score and we managed to get an equalizer through Lorenzo Pellegrini. After this we had 2 losses against Napoli, where we didn't play absolutely anything. They kind of trashed us, so there is nothing really good to talk. And then a loss against Sampdoria in a match that we dominated, but we weren't able to score. Then in Europa League we won against Stade Rennes at home, away against Austria Vienna, who managed to score the first goal, but then they didn't really had any threat for us, so I think that we had a very good game also against Austria Vienna. Then against another Viola team, Fiorentina, we won 2-1 after Belotti scored the winner in the 86th minute. They equalized through Christian Kouame also kind of late, 82nd minute, so it was a bit of a tight match. With Empoli, things were very difficult because we were 1 man down. Zeki Celik got a red card. We managed to score the winning goal, let's say, by Gianluca Mancini with a great header, and then Martin Satriano scored on the counter for Empoli in the 90+5 minutes, so it was really a heartbreaking match. After this we won 6-0 in a beautiful game that was streamed on Twitch. You can find it there. 6-0 against Maribor at home in Europa League. We came back in Serie A and we won against Spezia 2-0 with 2 wonderful goals from Paulo Dybala. Our next match is against Maribor in Europa League, and it will be should be quite an easy match, but I don't know. They might want to get revenge for that 6-0 trashing that we managed in the first match. Then again, it's Maribor. They are the last in the group. If we are going here to the group, we see that they have 3 matches and 3 matches lost, 14 goals. Yeah, we weren't the only team that were scoring high in the matches against them. We see here they had a 2-4 at home with Austria Vienna, and then they lost at Rennes 4-0. So they are really coming after 2 very bad matches for them. 4-0 loss at Rennes and 6-0 loss at Roma. I'm not expecting a lot of difficult things from these matches, so we are about to go and play Maribor in Europa League Group H. While first, let's go to see where we are standing in Serie A. We are on 11th place with 12 points after 8 matches. Of course, if we win the next match against Salernitana, we can jump up probably to 7th or 8th place. But this is not the best, you know. We had 2 losses against 2 teams. One of them, let's say Napoli, it's here at the top and we are expecting them. You see, even in real life, they have a wonderful start of the season. Then against Sampdoria we shouldn't have lost the match, and we did some draws that were let's say some of them warranted because we played Inter and Juventus, but the match with Empoli was kind of heartbreaking loss. We still have a lot of the season to go on, and I think that the board is still happy. We don't have any issues from this side. Of course, now going forward until the international break for World Cup, we have Salernitana, we have Lazio and Milan, which will be quite difficult matches. After the Europa League game against Austria Vienna, we have Monza, which is called here Brianza, and then we will have Torino. What we need from these 5 games in Serie A, it's at least 4 wins, let's say 4 wins. 4 wins, I think it's kind of standard, and it's kind of the minimum needed that we should have for Serie A in order to go to the international break with a little comfort that we are in a good position in the league. Of course, we will have a lot of focus on the European side, on Europa League as well. Let's go play Maribor. So in the last couple of matches we tried a kind of different approach, but it was more of a tweak of that 4-2-2-2 that we started with, because I thought that it would go better if we have 3 men here in the middle of the park, and Cup Miners kind of worked quite well as a Carriero. I still think that we are wasting him because he has the qualities to play much better and in a more creative position than a Carriero, with a more creative role and more important role, because let's be honest, Carriero is not necessarily the most important role in a squad. Then we have Zaniolo here as a trequartista. He played excellent as a trequartista. We have the new guy Chirivella here. Matic will also play as a central mid defense, and then Pellegrini from his normal role as an advanced playmaker support, he will play as an advanced playmaker support, but from the middle of the park, a little bit lower, while Zaniolo goes through the center. We are still playing narrow, we are still playing shorter passes, slightly lower. We will try to hit more crosses, because what we saw in the data hub was that we are quite good on crossing accuracy, and also we have these players like Abraham. Of course, I'm putting in Dybala as a first starter here, but we have Belotti, we have maybe not Deulofeu, but Paulinho is 187 with a good jumping reach, not so good heading, let's say above average, but he can really score in Serie A, in matches in Serie A, and even in Europa League in some of the matches. So we have players there that can really score the headers if we are bringing in the crosses. So we will going to encourage all of these players, including the more creative ones like Pellegrini, to cross more, cross more often. Cross as much as you can. You get the ball, you cross it to Tammy Abraham, to Dybala, to whoever it is there, Belotti, Paulinho, it doesn't matter. Zaniolo, he is quite tall, so just cross the ball, and then we will see. We don't need a lot of, creativity and stuff like this. We are either way, we are playing with a slightly lower tempo and with shorter passes, so we don't need more of the ball than that. Just cross the ball and we'll see in the box there, in the mixer, Let's play Maribor. So this is the Europa League song. Great graphics. We are on a small stadium somewhere in Slovenia, and we see these very nice graphics. So it's been quite interesting to have all these graphics and all of this enhancement coming with the licensing of UEFA competitions. Oh, Cup Miners with a very good free kick. Dybala is also very good with the free kicks, so I should think if I want to change them, but so far let's leave Cup Miners as the first choice. Of course, there are a lot of improvements also in the match engine that we probably talked also in the other episodes, but what I like more is that we have better animations. Everything seems a little bit more realistic from this point of view, and in the match engine, some things that you will be... What is Vinia doing there? Rui Patricio now. I don't know what was in his head. What you will see, of course, is that there are some good things. Dybala! Goal! Dybala! We scored through Dybala. Tammy Abraham with the assist. Wonderful assist. Let's see. There will be a VAR. No, no VAR, no VR. Dybala here. You see, if we are crossing, things are going to happen. Things are happening, boys and girls. Things are happening. And we have Tammy Abraham with a wonderful assist for Paulo Dybala. Paulo Dybala, probably the most gifted player that we have in the squad, but he needs to be kind of motivated. I kept him out of the team for a few matches. Now he comes back and he's in great form. He scored 2 goals against Spezia in Serie A, and now he comes here with some better morale and confidence and stuff like this, and I'm putting him as a deep lying striker, yeah, because he is very good also in the striker role. You see, he is attempting dribblings and stuff, and we still have Zaniolo. Look at this wonderful, boys and girls, Paulo Dybala, our number 10, remarkable 30-yard strike, remarkable. Look at this guy, look at this guy, look at him. Wonderful. So he did the dribbling here, and then it was Zaniolo who made some progress there, and then passed back to Dybala, and Dybala with a left-footed shot, a curl one from long range. Incredible. I cannot believe we are already 2-0 at Maribor in Europa League in 15th minute, let's say. So as I said, there are some improvements. You will see a lot of the players with a lot of better animations, but what you will see from the manager AI, the thing that the Sports Interactive said many times that they improved, it's that look at this Dybala hat-trick Dybala in 15 minutes, incredible, boys, absolutely brilliant from Dybala, a hat-trick within 15 minutes. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Coop Miners here with the progress, and then with a good pass, Dybala, first time shot, first touch. You know, this is what I love. When you have such a technical player, he can attempt this kind of first time shots, and we are very, very good now with a long throw. And Chirivella, oh, we are still there in their box. We are still attacking, and now Smalling, what did he do? I hope nothing. We generally have very bad luck regarding cards so far, based on what I see. And you can watch all the streams, and you can watch all the other episodes. Yeah, we managed to get in Coop Miners, but all the other players, it seems, that are very, very aggressive. Now, Tammy Abraham. So there are a lot of things that have improved. The match engine and the AI, you know, the manager AI kind of means that if you are studying a team very, very well, that team tends to kind of keep their style of play and, you know, their DNA. So if you... Now Pellegrini for Zaniolo, and Dybala is there, but he misses. I think it was offside. Zaniolo was in offside. But you see, if we are bringing in all these crosses, things are going quite well. Now, of course, I didn't study a lot the team of Maribor to win like this, but now Vinia with a header. I did not see the ball being so high to be able to head it, but maybe Vinia is not that tall. So we're starting the second half, no changes at the break. I didn't do any changes. I kind of encouraged them and told them that keeping possession was very, very good. Now another good cross from the middle. You see, you don't need to be on the wide side to make a good cross like this from Vinia to nowhere. Yeah, that's not a good cross, let's be honest. I mean, I like Vinia, but that was very, very poor. Zaniolo. Dybala again. Dybala. I wonder if he's getting complacent. Now he's looking delighted, which is kind of the same. Just that he is happy. Now Lotrich with a good header. They can do these kind of counters. And you see Matias Vinia with the lowest rating, 6.9 there. But we are playing well. We are playing well. Yeah, so I didn't study at all Maribor, but let's say I will play Liverpool at one point, or in Serie A I will play Milan. Now Zaniolo with a header and Freilich. Good chance for us, but very good from the keeper. I will need to study Stefano Pioli, and the idea is that Stefano Pioli will have kind of the same match plan and kind of the same tactics and the same way the players will play, as long as he has kind of the same 11. And you can study this, and the game will know how to put this in place in every match. This is kind of the manager AI improvements. So you need to study your opponent more, because they are less likely to come up with a spark, or if they are, they still have, you know, the backbone that you can see in the other matches. Now Ilicic used to be a very good Serie A player at Atalanta, and now kind of semi-retired, if you want. He goes back to Slovenia, to Maribor. But now Zaniolo is pressing there. Lotric for Kovacic. Now a long ball to Lotric. Lotric can cross, but it's Ibanez there. I'm a little worried about Ibanez. I will change him. So I did kind of a shuffle between the central midfielders here. I put Chirivella as a Carriero and Koop Meiners as an advanced playmaker support, and Matic as the defensive side central mid, while taking out Pellegrini and bringing in Matic. So I kind of changed like a domino the three central midfielders that we have. I will keep Dybala, and I will substitute him off later to get like a standing ovation. But we are in Slovenia, yeah, we are not in Italy, we are not on Olimpico. He was missing from that game. I think he played very few minutes. It was mostly Belotti playing and scoring 2 goals in that 6-0 win that we had. And now it's a corner for Maribor. Ilicic at the far post, but Matic is there. Now Lotric recovers a ball for Ilicic on the white side. Ilicic with the dribbling, and now Lotric. Oh, very nice build up. And I think they have another corner. It was Karsdorp there touching the ball before it went out. Ilicic with the corner. Good corner. Pavic. Ilicic again. No, Bozic, but Rui Patricio is excellent as a goalkeeper. You know, we started a lot of saves with different kind of teams in FM22, and most of the time we didn't have the right goalkeeper. Now I can say that I don't need to change Rui Patricio, not even next season if we get to play it, because I don't know if we will get to next season in the beta. But Rui Patricio is very good for the level of Serie A and Europa League. Very, very good goalkeeper. We don't need to change him. We have two Miles Villar. Now Tammy Abraham. Tammy Abraham didn't have the best match. We have Miles Villar and Pietro Boer who can substitute him at any time, but I think he's very, very good for this level and for what we need at Roma. Now a long ball through Lotric, hits the bar, and let's say no goal. The ball just rolled on the line there. It hit the post and then rolled on the line. They were kind of unlucky, but maybe we were lucky, of course. Why not? Why shouldn't we deserve some luck? Let's change Dybala. So I'm changing Dybala with Deulofeu and putting in also Paulinho for Tammy Abraham. Paulinho is quite tall, so he can reach those crosses. Oh, but they are scoring. They are scoring through Goran Persic. 79 minute. Ilicic with a good low cross. Very good cross here after a throw-in. Just out of nowhere. And Persic there, he had 3 guys on him, and then I think it was Matias Viña a little bit further, but he had 3 guys on him and he scored. But anyway, it's 3-1, so I don't think we have they have any chance to take anything from this, so we shouldn't worry about it. Grabic, Pavic, Smrtnik, Kovacic for Ilicic. Ilicic still on the ball. Pavel, now Bozic. I think it was an offside, no? Anyway, the ball reaches Rui Patricio. Safe hands of Rui Patricio, our wonderful Portuguese goalkeeper. I can talk a lot of things about him now, and maybe next match he will do a very bad mistake. 3 minutes of stoppage time, I don't think anything can happen still. Vinia with a long throw-in, Zaniolo kind of touches there the ball, and now they have probably the last counter, but Matic with a very good recovery, very good positioning. Kup Miners loses the ball there, and now Pavel for Grubek, and the long ball for Perisic. Oh, Rui Patricio. He never looked like scoring. To be honest, that Perisic guy never looked like scoring. So we are winning, ladies and gentlemen, 3-1 at Maribor in Europa League after a wonderful hat-trick in the first 15 minutes from Paulo Dybala. We didn't really need more, and I wasn't even looking for more. I was looking for us to kind of conserve this win and, you know, have the 3 points in the bag and then go forward, because we have a lot of tough matches in Serie A. I think we are already qualified. Yeah, Classy, Dybala, Stellar, we are hammering them. Of course, I'm sending the assistant Salvatore Foti for the press conference, and we are through to the next round, ladies and gentlemen. 4 matches, 4 wins, 12-2 is the goals difference. Yeah, 10 goals plus. We are going through along with Rennes, the team that we managed to beat in the first match of the series. Now, that was it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. FM23, the Beta Roma.